Okay, this is the driver's side or left side motor mount slash transmission mount replacement 2014 and up Jeep Cherokee KL. It's a 3.2 V6, so I've already got almost all of it apart, so it's pretty easy to do it here in just a couple of seconds. First thing you're going to do, pull the cover off the fuse box, pull the 10mm bolt for the fuse block there, pull that up and out. They have these two little clips here. You just got to pull those back. That'll pop that guy out, move it aside. Obviously you're going to disconnect the battery first. Then you're going to remove or loosen these three 8mm, or actually these are 7mm, these three guys here, and then you're going to push those down. When you do that, it actually, those hold these three electrical connectors in the bottom, and you push those down, those will pop out. This tray is actually underneath them. Then once you get those out of the way, you're going to remove these three bolts here to remove the tray. That gets the tray out of the way. Then, unfortunately, at least on the 14, you've got to move the battery tray in order to get that Torx, the 20 Torx or E20 Torx bolt right there on the frame mount. So you got to take this bolt out here, it's 10mm, and then you have to pull the inner fender. So inner fender comes out. These two are rivets, so you drill them out from the bottom, rivets pop out. You got a bolt here, bolt here, bolt here. Those are 8mm. There's a 10mm bolt down here, which is that guy there. Then this one there is a push pin, so then you can pull that out of the way. Then you don't really have to pull this bolt, 10mm, that holds the washer reservoir in, but you can pull that out of the way. And there's a 13mm bolt back here behind the wire harness that holds the battery tray in. And then finally, after you pull the belly pan, here, let me grab a flashlight. After you pull the belly pan, then you're going to come up here alongside the frame rail, and right up there, hopefully you can see it, there's another 13mm bolt that goes into the frame rail. There's another one that's supposed to be back here, but it was not there, so I don't know if some of them had it, some didn't, but there may be a second 13mm back there. That loosens the tray so you can get the tray loose. Then you're going to support the transmission with a floor jack, and then we're going to come back up, and you're ready to pull it out. So we've got three bolts here. These are E20 Torx, so you're going to pull those three guys out. You have an E20 Torx down here, and then I don't know if you can see it, but you got to move the harness, and hopefully you can see that now. There's another E20 Torx down in there on the frame rail. And then finally there's a 14 Torx right here that holds the mount in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with the transmission supported, you can pull the mount out. So it's pretty straightforward. The worst part was actually moving the battery tray. Oh, and then there was one more wire that went in the fuse box. That's this red one here. That just pulls straight up, release it there. So again, pretty straightforward.